Hi, I'm Bernd Kilz, and in this video I want to show you this guitar, which I use in almost all the videos of this channel, and which I also used on the cover of my book and to play the videos in my book. There are over 2 hours of videos in my scale learning method, Guitar Scales Unlocked, Alfred Music Publishing, and you can get it in the links below. Okay, but this guitar is under 600 euros. I don't know the exact American pricing with all the tariffs and shit. In Europe, it's under 500 euros. So, but I want to show you this guitar. It's an Ibanez guitar. It's made in China. I know some people may not like that, but it's awesome. For that price, this guitar is just unbelievable. And I will show you clean sounds, crunch sounds, and lead sounds, and maybe play a song with it. This one has 24 frets, 2 humbuckers, which are Ibanez own humbuckers, which sound pretty good for the price. And it has a Dynamix 10 switching system, so you have 10 different sounds. I will show you all the sounds. It also has locking tuners and a roasted maple neck. Body, I think, is basswood. It's pretty light. Not too light, it's like 3.4, 3.5 kilos or something. The only thing I don't totally like about this guitar is the tremolo system, but you can get around that. Just fix it and like put on the screws and don't use it. Don't use the tremolo system. I really don't like the tremolo system. And I would be lying if I said the tremolo system is okay. It's not okay. It's bullshit. But it's the only thing about the guitar that's not totally stellar. Everything else is amazing. Okay, just like think to yourself, it's a fixed bridge and use it as a fixed bridge. You know, there's an arm for it. I don't use the arm. It's screwed in and it's wobbling like and also has 6 screws. So even with the locking tuners, it's not that tuning stable. If you fix it, it is tuning stable. I don't ever have to tune this guitar. If I take it out of the box, it's like this. What I'm using here is my trusty XFX 3 MK2, and I'm using preset 3, Deluxe Verb, first sound. So I'm starting with the single coil sounds, and those should be the 2 inner coils of the humbucker. Okay, some single note. With a little bit of chorus. Let's put in some drive. Tone of Kings sounds good. And let's take some nice metal-like distortion. Or should we do some Friedman style stuff? Okay, that was preset 24 Friedman HBE. I may have changed that preset a little bit. Now let's do some heavy stuff and take the 5150 Stealth. And I'm gonna do the red channel. Stealth red channel here. So this guitar is very versatile. You can play the clean stuff. You can even play the jazz stuff. Let's do the jazz stuff. Which one I use always this clean ODS 100, which is a dumbbell simulation. I promised you that I show you the Dynamics 10 switching system, and therefore we go back to the deluxe verb. Yeah, and we are in like a kind of edge of breakup. Yeah, sound 1 is the bridge humbucker, I think. Then if I switch there, I have a single coil-like sound. And let me see on the Ibanez webpage, those are the two outer coils. So this coil and this coil split it. Then in the middle, I have the two humbuckers. Then here, I have the two inner coils. And here I just have the humbucker. So everything again with the same lick. If I now turn this knob up, I have the other Dynamics thingy and start again. Here we have those two coils in parallel. Okay, parallel. They call it power tap. I don't know what they mean by that. I think it's parallel. Just compare it. It's very, like, it's not much, right, the difference. But the next one is different. We only have this coil. So, the most bridge coil. Right? Very Taylor-like, a little bit thinner, maybe. Then, in the middle, we have all of the coils parallel. Here, we have just this coil splitted, so single. And here we have this one, parallel. I think here you can hear the difference better. So very versatile. The sounds I use most are bridge, outer coils for Taylor-like stuff. And if you're asking yourself if that's the only country style lick I can play, it is the only country style lick I can play. And I use this most of the time for standard cleans, like funky stuff. And I use this for jazzy kind of stuff. Yeah, actually, those are the only sounds I use. I sometimes use just this call. I rarely use this. But you have the possibility, and you have a lot of different sounds. I will put in the exact description, which is probably very long and complicated, in the description, and a link to Thomann, where you can find the guitar, also in the description. That's it for this video. Nice guitar. Total recommendation for the price range of around $600 or 550 euros, I think. Sometimes it's on sale. I cannot recommend it enough, except for the tremolo. Ibanez, you have to work on that. But everything else is really great. And I hope you liked that video. Give me a thumbs up. Normally, I don't do equipment reviews on this channel, but I wanted to show you this guitar. Normally, I do more educational stuff. So if you want to stick around for that, subscribe, ring the bell. And do you have any wishes? Then write them in the comments. Do you have one of those guitars, or do you want to recommend another? Also write in the comments. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.